Welcome to Atlantean Astrology. Here we dive beyond the ordinary and unveil the secrets that lie within the cosmos. This channel is a portal to the unknown, where ancient wisdom meets modern understanding to guide you on a journey through the stars and beyond. Join us as we open the mind's eye to the infinite, exploring the mysteries of the universe and the eternal truths that shape our lives. Embrace the adventure, unlock hidden knowledge, and discover what the universe has waiting for you. The role of Mary as the voice of inner liberation, a light through the Gospel of Mary, section 2 of 7. In the gathering shadows of uncertainty and grief, where the disciples sat in quiet sorrow, there was one among them whose light did not dim. Mary Magdalene, entrusted with the teacher's most profound revelations, stood before them, not merely as a follower, but as the embodiment of divine wisdom, a voice calling them to awaken. In the Gospel of Mary, Mary does not appear as a servant of ritual or law. She is the voice of inner liberation, the bearer of a knowledge that transcends earthly attachments and unveils the truth of the soul's eternal nature. Her role is not to command, but to illuminate, to reveal the divine freedom that dispels illusion and liberates the soul. Mary is for them both a reminder and a guide, a presence so deeply rooted in divine truth that her words become like seeds in the hearts of those who hear her. She does not preach salvation through obedience. Instead, she invites them into a journey of remembrance, a return to the light that lies within each soul, untainted by the world's illusions. In her, they find not answers to their fears, but a path that leads beyond fear itself, into the realm of the spirit, where all that is false dissolves in the light of truth. In the Gospel of Mary, Mary emerges as the one who holds the keys to gnosis, a hidden knowledge that reveals not only the divine, but the divine nature within every soul. Imagine her as a lantern bearer, guiding the disciples through the landscape of their own doubt, lighting a path that leads not outward, but inward, to the silent place within where truth resides. She does not impose this path upon them. She simply points the way, allowing each disciple to choose to awaken, to let go of the illusions that have kept them bound to the world of form. Mary's role as the voice of inner liberation is unique because she does not teach as the world teaches. She does not bind them with laws or rituals. Instead, she opens a space of understanding within each heart, guiding them to recognize the divine light that has always been there. Her words are like mirrors, showing each soul its own reflection, a vision unclouded by ego, fear, or desire. In this way, Mary is not merely a teacher, she is a revealer, a voice that calls the soul to its own hidden wisdom, bringing it to the surface where it can be seen and embraced. In the Gospel of Mary, her presence is described as a balm, a healing antidote to the suffering caused by ignorance and separation. She brings peace, not by removing the disciples from their world, but by transforming their perception of it. Through her light, they begin to see beyond the illusions of fear and attachment, recognizing them as shadows cast by a mind lost in forgetfulness. Mary does not force them to abandon these illusions. Instead, she reveals their emptiness, their inability to satisfy the soul's true longing. And as the disciples see this truth, they begin to let go, releasing their attachments and finding a deeper, lasting peace. For the path to gnosis is not a path that can be walked for them. It is a journey each soul must undertake alone, with courage, faith, and the willingness to let go of the familiar and step into the unknown. Mary, in the Gospel of Mary, is the one who inspires this journey, who shows that the destination is worth every sacrifice, every step taken in faith. Through Mary, the soul learns that knowledge is not a possession but a state of being. To know, in the Gnostic sense, is to become one with the divine, to dissolve the barriers that separate the self from the source. Mary embodies this knowledge, and in her presence the disciples experience a glimpse of what it means to be whole, to be united with the infinite. This is the gift she offers, not a set of beliefs to be accepted, but an invitation to awaken to a reality that is already within. In this awakening, the soul finds its true home, a place beyond time and space, where it is forever united with the divine. The Gospel of Mary shows that Mary's role as the voice of inner liberation is not confined to her earthly life. Her light transcends time, reaching across generations, calling to each soul wherever it may be, whatever illusions may cloud its vision. She is the eternal revealer, the voice that echoes through the ages, inviting each soul to remember, to awaken, to return. And as each soul responds to this call, as it steps into the light of Gnosis, it becomes part of the divine dance, a reflection of the same light that Mary carried, a bearer of knowledge in its own right. This is the legacy of Mary and the Gospel of Mary. Not a religion, not a set of rules, but a path of awakening. A journey from ignorance to knowledge, from separation to unity. Through her, the soul learns that its true identity is not in the fleeting things of the world, but in the eternal presence of the divine. And in this knowledge, it finds a peace that cannot be shaken, a joy that cannot fade, a love that is as infinite as the source from which it came. The Gospel of Mary invites each of us to see Mary not as an object of worship, but as a guide, a friend, a fellow traveler who walks with us on the path to enlightenment. She does not demand allegiance. She does not seek adoration. She seeks only to share the knowledge that has brought her peace, to reveal the truth that has set her free. In her presence we find not a distant saint, but a reflection of our own potential, a glimpse of what we can become when we awaken to the divine within. As we walk this path, we carry forward the light that Mary has given us, the knowledge that dispels ignorance, the truth that liberates the soul. We become, in our own way, bearers of knowledge, mirrors reflecting the divine light into the world. For in the Gospel of Mary, this is the highest calling of every soul, to awaken, to remember, and to share the light of Gnosis with others, so that all may find their way back to the source. This is the gift of Mary, the role she plays as the voice of inner liberation, not to keep the truth for herself, but to awaken it in each of us, to kindle a flame that will spread, lighting the way for all who seek. In her light, we see our own, and in seeing, we are set free. This narrative captures the Gospel of Mary's vision of Mary as a revealer and guide, emphasizing her role as the embodiment of divine knowledge who leads the soul out of ignorance and into the light of Gnosis.